Even if you're a complete technophobe, you can't have failed to have heard of Twitter. The microblogging site is used by millions of people every day to comment on the world around them, and today it's marking a major milestone. It's the phenomenon that took social media by storm when it burst onto the internet on this day in 2006. 7 years on, it's more popular than ever, with everyone from Lady Gaga to the Pope getting in on the action. Today, 500 million people have a Twitter account. Out of these, 200 million are regular users. And the site shows no sign of slowing down, with 500 million tweets every day. Justin Bieber is the king of Twitter with the most followers in the world, a whopping 36 million. While here in the UK, pop star Adele is the most popular with more than 12 million. Yesterday, the Chancellor, George Osborne, became a late arrival to the site, joining on Budget Day and gaining more than 10,000 followers in just an hour. With so many personalities and regular people hooked onto their Twitter accounts, it's no surprise thousands hit the site today to wish it happy 7th birthday. Well, I'm joined now by Vicky Beeching, who's a research fellow into social media at Durham University. We were just saying, weren't you? There weren't many social or research fellows into what you're doing a few years ago now. It just shows how much the likes of Twitter has grown. You're surprised how much it's grown in the space of 7 years?
I really am. I mean, it's the kind of job you couldn't have imagined doing when we were children, because it didn't exist. And Twitter itself didn't exist until, 7 years ago. Jack Dorsey, the founder, sent the first ever tweet. And now we've got 400 million tweets sent every day, 200 million users. So it's just absolutely exploded.
What makes it so successful compared to the myriad of other social platforms that are out there?
I think its conciseness might actually be the key to its success. When it first launched, people were suspicious. They said, what on earth can we say in 140 characters? It's too short. But the internet's so full of noise, and a lot of my research looks at that, the myriad of noise that's available. And with 140 characters, it's a bit like a Japanese haiku poem. You have to be concise, and I think in this digital age that's important.
And are you surprised by how influential it is, even though you have to be very concise, because it has changed some things?
It has. I mean, it's changed journalism. News now breaks onto our Twitter feed rather than waiting for the next news hour. We make the news ourselves. We're all journalists. It's changed marketing. It's changed politics. It has. I mean, the Arab Spring, absolutely amazing to see social media giving the voice back to the voiceless.
Has it changed your life? I mean, what do you get from Twitter?
I've looked, before I came on, I've sent 24,000 tweets since I joined, and I just hope that they've been worth it and that I'm not droning on about nothing.
Because there is a downside, isn't there? George Osborne's probably feeling that today, because people who want to be unpleasant can tweet directly to you, and that's not great, is it?
It's not. Trolling is a real problem, and people, a lot of my work looks at anonymity. People hide behind anonymity, and it gives them a confidence that they wouldn't have in everyday life. So people behave in different ways, and I really hope we can see kind of normal social etiquette come to social media so that there isn't all the trolling and the downside.
And what about, lack of attention span, talking in short little sentences? It's not great for that either, is it?
It's not, but I think at the same time we're being kind of potent. So maybe it's wrecking our attention spans, but it's also helping us be concise.
What's next? Do you think?
I think incorporating video. They've got a new app called Vine that Twitter have launched. I think maybe if we could do the same with video, we could, blend words and images, and who knows where it could go.
Vicky Beeching, thank you very much for joining us tonight.